Hi everyone, we're going to find f prime of a for f of x equals x to the power of negative 2. Now what we're going to use is this formula here, the definition of the derivative basically, and instead of x we're using a. So we're going to write this and keep in mind that f of x, I can rewrite this as 1 divided by x squared. Alright, so starting out, let's do f prime of a equals the limit as h approaches 0. And we're going to have f of a plus h minus f of a all divided by h. So let's go ahead and substitute in our a plus h. This is going to give me the limit as h approaches 0. So this is going to be 1 divided by a plus h squared. I just substituted in that, and then you subtract just the a, which is 1 divided by a squared, all divided by h. All right, now we're going to get the common denominator. The common denominator is going to be a squared times a plus h squared. And I can also just multiply it by h here. So I'll put the h there. And then all you have to do is cross here to make this correct with the new common denominator. So this is going to be a squared minus a minus or plus h squared. And I should have put the limit here, so let me write this. All right, now let's fix up this numerator here. This is going to equal the limit as h approaches 0. You have a squared minus, this is a squared plus 2ah plus h squared. And we still have for our denominator h times a squared times a plus h squared. Now simplifying this, when you subtract, the a squares are going to cancel, and we're going to be left, and I'm going to try to squeeze this part in here. Limit as h approaches 0, we're going to have negative 2ah minus h squared divided by our denominator, ah squared times a plus h squared. Now from here, the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just factor out an h here so I can get rid of this h. So let's do that. This is going to equal the limit as h approaches 0 of h, and then we'll have negative 2a minus h divided by h a squared times a plus h squared. So now our h's cancel and we can apply the limit. So let's look at the limit. As h approaches 0, we have negative 2a minus h, and then a squared times a plus h squared. So substituting in your 0, we're going to apply the limit now. We're going to get negative 2a, and when this is 0, we're going to get a squared times a squared. So this is going to just equal negative 2a divided by a to the 4th, which equals negative 2 divided by a cubed. So this is your f prime of a, your derivative. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.